Good morning everybody and welcome back to the vlog. So today we had a very late start to the day. It's already noon. Last night we stayed up so late because we exchanged Christmas gifts last night because we were doing it early because we're traveling in a few days and we don't want to like take them with us just to take them back again. And my husband got me this massive puzzle. So we have a few like 1,000 piece puzzles and I was going through them too fast. So then he got me a 2,000 piece puzzle and it is huge. So we stayed up until like 2 in the morning last night just working on this puzzle. And then we had a good sleep in. But nonetheless, we are going to make the most of our day. I managed to convince my husband to go hiking with me. I will say that the first hikes that I was showing him were like 10 miles. And I think if we wanted to do that today, we definitely would have had to start sooner. Because it's already 12, we're gonna have to pick a shorter hike. So we did find one that's only like 2.5 hours. I think it's like just under 5 miles, which I think we'll be able to do before we lose all of the light. So let's drive into the forest and get started on this hike. Okay, so we made it. We are at Treiberger. And it's a really cute village. We did have to pay to get onto the hiking trail. It was like €6 per person for the winter time, but it's very pretty. Alright, so we got to the waterfall. It was literally like a 2-minute walk. And then like our path was that we were supposed to go up beside the waterfall and it's closed. So for a moment we thought that we just paid €12 for a 2-minute walk to a waterfall. But we were walking around and we found like another path. So we're just gonna like see where it goes. Alright, so an update for you guys. We found a way up the waterfall, but it was definitely a gray zone because directly beside the waterfall there was a path up and it had a gate closed, says that there was like no way through and that it was closed because it was dangerous. So then we walked around and we found another way and there was no gate, there was nothing, so we just kept following it. And then we passed the other gate that we saw that was closed, but I mean, we did see other people on it, so we thought, well, we'll give it a go. And yeah, it was a lot. We managed somehow to go hiking and ice climbing in one day. So we were going up the hill, it was totally ice, and then we just had to hold on to the banister and like pull ourselves up the ice hill. But it was really pretty. And then after a little while, it wasn't as steep anymore, and then it also didn't get as icy. So it was pretty like snowy on the side, so we could walk up normally. And now we're just on a different part, and this part is like definitely open because we passed through another gate that did say it was closed. So we are out of the danger zone and on I don't know what this is. I mean, I guess it's part of the path, but it's like a road. So yeah, but it's still really pretty. Okay, we are back in the car. It's getting really cold out. It's 4:30 now, so the sun is going down real quick. It's getting dark. There were like some parts of it coming down where we were kind of running because we didn't want to be like in the forest at like nighttime when it was dark. And we had some time, so we also stopped at the Edeka here, got some snacks. So we will have a little treat on our way home. Good morning. So as you can tell, I could not get myself to shower last night. Do you guys ever have those days where you're like out and you're busy and you're just like so exhausted that you just come home, eat, and sleep? That was last night for me. So today we have quite a bit of things to do. We are actually leaving this flat, our flat, tomorrow. I think we're probably going to be going in the afternoon. And then we're going to spend like a night and a half at my in-laws. And then after that, we'll be taking a train to the airport and getting on a flight to Heathrow. I'm like so excited about it, but at the same time, I'm dreading it so much because we're catching a train at, what time is it at? It's at 3 in the morning. We're getting a train at 3 in the morning so that we can be at the airport by 5 in the morning so that we can catch our 7 o'clock flight. And that's the thing about Germany that I've really noticed is I think pretty much like all airports recommend you to be there 2 hours ahead of time. But in Germany, like you actually have to be there 2 hours ahead because there's just so many people and it's so busy. Whereas in Canada, it's like if you get there an hour before an international flight, you're usually like totally fine. But no, in Germany we have to be early. So me and my husband are going to be packing. I've already like started packing. He hasn't even like put together his things yet. So he's gonna do more packing, and then we need to get this flat cleaned up because that is something that has changed within me since coming into adulthood, is that I hate to leave our flat for like a week or a couple weeks. I hate to leave it dirty or like messy at all. Like it has to be clean so that when we come home from holidays, then it's clean. And like, oh, that's like a pet peeve of mine now. Alright, so we have been working hard getting ready for our flight. Yeah, I've started packing, and here's the thing. We're not taking like checked suitcases, we just have our carry-ons because we're only there for 2.5, 3 weeks about. But I don't know if I'm gonna be bringing stuff back with me. Like, I don't know. Who knows? If I see something in a shop that I just love, I don't want to have to say no to it because I don't have the space. So I'm trying to pack more of like a capsule type wardrobe, making sure every item I will get like some solid use out of. So let me show you guys what I packed so far. Right, so here we are. You can see right away my color palette. It's more browns, neutrals, whites, grays. So to start, I have a few sweaters. This one is nice because it's a turtleneck, but it's also not like a really thick, chunky knit. It's a finer knit, but this one is also very, very warm, which will be nice. I also have this sweater, which is a nice cashmere sweater. Again, this will just be nice and warm to wear. This one I actually scored at a thrift store in Canada. It's pure cashmere and made in Scotland, which is awesome. So both of these will be really nice and warm. I also have this knit vest that I made last year that I'm going to be taking with me, just as, you know, an extra layer to wear over some shirts. I have my party dress, which I have been waiting so long to have an event for that I can wear this dress. So I can wear this on Christmas Day and also on New Year's Eve. We might have, I don't know, some cocktails going or something. I brought these jeans, which are kind of like a brown chestnut kind of color. So I have those ones, and then also I have a pair of blue jeans, but the blue jeans I'll probably wear on the plane. I have this long sleeve top, just good for layering. Two more blouse type shirts. Well, this one is actually kind of an oversized dress shirt. So this one I will for sure get some use out of while we're there. And then I have this one as well, which is just this one is more like a blouse type top. And then other than that, I just have this top, which is kind of like a corduroy jacket, like a corduroy shirt jacket. And this I am taking for, if there's a warmer day, I can just put this on top of a sweater and it will be enough for going outside. So I may be taking maybe another sweater. I have to think about it. And also, what else? Oh, I am going to be taking an activewear set because I am on a roll with my fitness and I do not want to stop it. So I hope that I can continue working out while I'm there. So I'm definitely going to take just like a sports bra and some shorts to work out at their flat. We are taking some games with us, just some like little card games for me and my family to play while we're there. And that's pretty much it for things that we're taking with us. We don't know yet what we're bringing back. So yeah. Oh, except one thing we do know we're bringing back are my hiking boots. So I have my hiking boots in Canada and my parents are flying out. Actually today they're flying out and they're going to be bringing my hiking boots and then I will be transferring them back to Germany. So it's now evening. We have been working very hard. We got finished packing and now we're gonna have some dinner. So tonight we are having a typical Schwäbische meal. We're having Maultaschen and salad. I'm just like really excited to have a big salad portion tonight because we have been eating a lot of pasta, not really wanting to buy fresh food. So honestly, just having some fresh vegetables in my diet is really nice because I honestly feel like I haven't had that for a few days. So we need to talk. We're not going to England anymore. Last night after I was recording, then my husband came in and said he had bad news, and Germany changed its rules. So now if we did go, we would have to quarantine when we come back for 2 weeks, even with negative testing and everything. And I mean, yeah, that makes sense, and I don't think that's a bad idea. It just means that we can't go anymore because we don't have the holidays anymore, and I want to spend Christmas with him, of course. But here's the thing, I'm not sad because, oh, we're not going to England, our holidays were cancelled. That's not why I'm sad. I'm sad because I live so far away from my family, and it's like every time that I come back from a trip from seeing them, I like in my head I need to plan the next time that I'm going to see them, and then I have something to look forward to. And that's why that's really why 2020 was such a bad year for me and so like terrible for my mental health, because at that time I had no idea when I was going to see my family again. And I'm sad because I can't see them this Christmas, and I don't know when the next time is that I'll see them. Because here's the thing, I really thought of this trip to England to see my siblings and to see my family pretty much. I really saw that as like my last opportunity before I start school to actually have the free time to go and to see them again. And it's just hard because I don't know. I don't know what the future holds anymore. I'm mad because COVID is just getting like worse and worse and worse, and there's so much inequality and there's so many biases, and yeah, it's just so messed up. And I just wish that the global community could cooperate and then we could get through this. So I'm sorry to leave you guys off on such a low note. But, I mean, yeah, we're just gonna have to make the most of it here. And, yeah. Today we're gonna go run and grab a Christmas tree, see what's still available. And I guess you guys will see that in my next video. So, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.